Right then, so left hand one was the before. Again, because we can't see the ball there, I'm basing it based on where you have the golf club a little bit back from the ball there. That's officially kind of on the ball there, okay, we'd assume. Yeah. Okay, takeaway's pretty good. Okay, get the top of the backswing there in a good sort of spot. Now, like I said, it's a little bit more hip turn than we probably want, but overall, it's a good spot. You're nice behind the ball. Now, from here, it's getting this shoulder to start working kind of down towards the golf ball a bit. What you tend to do now is sort of pop that shoulder up. Head now gets a long way behind the ball. There is basically your impact, yeah? Hands are back behind the ball. Head's gone back even further. There's only one shape you can hit from that as a bit of a flicky, hooky one. If you time it well, it will go straight but high. If you poorly time it, it's either block right or flick hook left, okay? What you've got to try and feel now from the top here now as you get here now, and these are some of the drills you're doing now, this sort of exaggerated one, if I get out of the way there, okay? So as you're doing this, sort of moving that left shoulder down a bit here, so you're moving left and to the top side and the lower half moving to the left, going down this way. Yeah. Club at all times in front of your chest. As you come back down, hands are still in front of your chest. Back down to the golf ball there. There's kind of the impact position we're trying to get to. Oh, hang on, there you go. About there. Yeah, so your hands are in front of your chest, and when you then turn through, hands are still in front of your chest here now as you release through onto that left side, okay? So you're getting that kind of sensation that every time you stop the swing at any point, hands and torso are kind of working together, not getting too stuck behind you or you're getting underneath and then throwing the arms out in front of you, okay? So that was a good movement there, good practice. That movement there, moving torso, not just your hips, you're moving your top half as well. I think in the past you've been guilty just because your hips used to go the other way, and going back years ago, you worked on moving those hips to the left. Now you've got a bit dominant with the left hip and not really move your top half as well. So get a bit stuck behind it, and then here we go. So back to golf ball there now. As you go back, you come back to the golf ball. Ooh, hang on, back a frame. Stop it. Oh, too late. Steady hand, getting old. There. Right. There you go. You can see, you can hopefully see, there you go. You can see it. There you go. There you go. There you go. So there's impact. You can see your head's just off that line, and that felt to you way left, okay? Your hands now, I say, are on, I mean, where your left hand is there, now it's just on the inside of your left thigh, whereas here's obviously, there's a bit of daylight there, okay? Your head's further behind the golf ball. You just look, your head's a bit, you look a bit taller as well. You're sort of coming down top rather than that kind of dropping underneath kind of position, okay? Just getting into that position, then when you finish the swing off, wrong one. When you finish the swing off here, now you see the hands sort of staying more in front of your chest. They will, for you, be, I think, a little bit just left of centre on that chest when you finish here. That's absolutely fine, obviously, okay? It's when you do the old unmentioned, when the hands sort of whipping around your hips because you try to swing them around to get the ball starting left. Yeah. The way we control that path going in that direction is with your top half and your torso, okay? So you move, if I want to move the club to the left-hand side from here, I'm moving my torso this way, and the arms are still falling. If I just do this, that's outside the line, a big old slice, which you used to do years ago. Then you've got this movement better, so the lower half would work and the arms would now fall, get down to this position, you just kept going and going and going and going to the point you got too far. Yeah. So you end up too far kind of behind the golf ball. When you're back here now, too far back behind the golf ball at impact here, that move there now where the hips go forward, the shoulder doesn't really move off that relish, goes up, you see it? Yeah. You're not really shifting your top half to the left side, and from let's say that position, all you can really hit is one sort of shape of shot, a bit of a drawy one, and then releasing through the target. Again, follow through's fine, nothing wrong with that too. At this position here now, the hands are kind of in front of your chest, head's back a little bit, which gives the impression like you're pulling around the corner a bit more than you wanted to. Again, overall finish position is not bad. That wasn't a bad shot in terms of result. Like I say, you're just relying on abilities to get it straight rather than actually a bit more of a consistent movement, arms and hands working together, getting your top half to kind of cover the goal. And that's really what we're looking for, kind of an impact. If we go back to here when you got down to there. We can do it again. My steady hand. There you go. You want the head behind the ball and the hands just in front, so they kind of bookend the golf ball, That kind of visual. But your head's behind the ball so far, it will feel to you like you've moved in front of the golf ball. And I doubt, and you may prove me wrong, but I doubt in the next few weeks or months you'd be able to get your head in front of the golf ball. Yeah. Okay, you'd have to move yourself so far you'd probably fall over, which is you're not going to do, are you? So you can move yourself to the left, and I think just practice on the sims now is okay, right, I'll start with like a 7 or an 8 or 9 or whatever it may be, and just see how low can I hit a golf ball? How low can I start? Can I get a 7 iron to start like 10 degrees or 15 degrees or whatever it may be? What does that feel like to hit the gut? And really feel like almost like a Tiger Stinger type shot, Really fizz one out there low. And how does your body feel to do that? And obviously, it can be a 3/4-ish finish position, okay?
Yeah.
But once you start learning the hands and that impact position with the torso, my hands, and body, and this kind of stuff, then you'll be able to sort of push that into the going forward about different movements, etc., etc. Okay, mate?
Yep.
So setup's good, back is good, nice turn and getting a good position. And now it's just that transition, the golf ball. You just got a little bit left shoulder up rather than covering the ball a bit more. Okay, mate?
Yep.
Right, have a couple more in, buddy, and we'll work through the bag, a few more shots.